So obviously I'm away from home. I'm back out on the lake again today, but I did my due diligence. I prepped my food, I prepped my dog's food, and I don't leave anything to chance. Now it's creeping up on 24 hours since the last time I ate. I'm actually starting to feel a little bit of hunger now. Finally, it's been quite a while. So I'm going to consume my one and only meal for the day. And judging by the way this is going, I think one meal is all I'm going to need to keep me satiated for at least 24 hours. So for the next couple days, I'm going to continue this trend. I'm only going to eat when I'm hungry, but I do expect to only eat once a day because it seems like this food can easily hold me over for at least 24 hours. And I really do think that is a true testament to just how nutrient dense the food I'm consuming actually is. But with that said, it's time to eat. So let's see what we got. 2 ounces of Tillamook cream cheese, 3 ounces of sharp cheddar, 1/2 stick of organic butter, 4 tablespoons, 3 pasture raised eggs, which I will do the yolks only, 2 ounces of pork kidney, 9 ounces of wild caught salmon fillet, skin on, 4 ounces of mussels, 5 ounces of beef fat trimmings, 16 ounces of 8515 grass-fed beef, which I found on sale at Aldi's for $3.99, and 1/4 teaspoon of eggshell powder. Alright, this boat ready on the go meal is 100% complete, all packaged up and ready to go in glass containers. So I'll throw this in my cooler, put some ice on it, and it should be good for the entire day. The total weight for all this food is 48 ounces, which is exactly 3 pounds, and the total for this meal, which will likely be my only meal for the day, is going to be $12.08. Alright, since I'm going to be on the go, I went ahead and prepped Shawnee's food. So here's what we got. We got 16 ounces of chicken leg quarter. There's some large chicken back in there. The rest of this is deboned. I got this for 87 cents a pound, so this is 87 cents. I have 3 ounces of chicken feet, aka 2 chicken feet. I get these for $2.24 a pound, so 3 ounces is 42 cents. I have some beef kidney here. This is 1 ounce. I got this for $2.95 a pound. 1 ounce is 18 cents. There's some beef tripe right here in the middle. I got this for $2.99 a pound. 1 ounce is 19 cents. I have 4 ounces of chicken gizzards and chicken heart. I got this for $1.29 a pound. 4 ounces is 32 cents. I have some beef meat trimmings here. I got this for $2.99 a pound. This is 4 ounces, and 4 ounces is 76 cents. So the total weight for this meal is 29 ounces, and the total cost is $2.74, which breaks down to $1.51 a pound. Alright, I got a couple bottles of water in here. Obviously, I've already drank a couple of those. And hiding down in here, I have my butter, I have my eggshell powder, I got my cheese, hamburger, my ground beef, my beef fat, I have my eggs, I have my mussels, and I have my salmon. And of course I have my pink Himalayan salt, and we can't forget about my handy dandy travel utensils. Always come prepared. Alright, my travel food is ready to go. There is never an excuse to deviate from this diet, or any diet for that matter. So total calories consumed today, 3,653 calories. So based off my target calories, which is 2,584, that put me at a calorie surplus of 1,022 calories. So still quite a bit of calories for a single meal, but that's good. I'm happy with that. Fat to protein ratio, I got 68% of my calories from fat and 30% from protein. And I had 60 calories from carbohydrates, which is probably the dairy I consumed. This is a very optimal range for me. The past 2 or 3 days now, I've been eating basically 70-30, and that's what I gravitate towards, so I'm happy with that as well. Total protein consumed, 262 grams. That's right within the optimal range, so I'm happy with that. Fat, 278 grams. Vitamin C, I was trying to bump this up a little bit by including the mussels and the kidney, and it did a pretty decent job of that. I got 24% of my RDA on vitamin C today, so I'm good with that. In the absence of sugar and carbohydrates, vitamin C doesn't have to compete with those for absorption, so all the vitamin C I'm getting my body is able to readily utilize. Iron, I was at 3.5 times my RDA. I'm good there. B12, 22.5 times my RDA. Calcium, I got 124% of my RDA. That was bumped up really quick because of the eggshell powder I included. Folate, I got 79% of my RDA. I'm happy with that. It's still in the upper range. Vitamin A, 136%. This is also in a very optimal range, not too high and it's not low, which is right where we want it. Potassium, 84% of my RDA. Again, this is up there in the optimal range. It's in the top percentage, so I'm good with potassium. That's one reason why I specifically added in the fatty fish, is to bump potassium on up there, and it did a pretty good job of that. All my other B vitamins, I've met and exceeded my RDA in all of those, so I'm good there. Vitamin D, 176%. That's another reason why I included fatty fish. That bumps it up pretty quickly and pretty easily, and obviously I'm not worried about it because I've been out in the sun all day, so I'm getting plenty of vitamin D. Vitamin E, another reason why I included fatty fish, bump that up to 105%, so I'm good there. Vitamin K, if you've been watching these videos, you know how I feel about Chronometer and vitamin K. Chronometer does not track vitamin K properly in most of these foods. I didn't do a calculation on how much vitamin K I got, but I'm assuming it was probably up around 70 some percent, maybe 80%. It's showing I had 18% of my RDA right now at 21 micrograms, but I'm positive it was much higher than that. I'm sure it was in the upper range. And as always, I'll put a link in the description to the website I've been using that has all the information about vitamin K. So if you run into this problem with these apps, you can go on there and you can kind of do your own calculations. Copper, I got 2 times my RDA, good there. Magnesium, 72%. That's actually a really optimal range for bioavailable magnesium. All that magnesium I'm getting is going to be easily utilized because it's not being bound up by plant toxins. And I got 300 milligrams out of the 420, so I'm totally fine with that. Manganese, I got 3.4 times my RDA. Most of that came from the little bit of kidney I had, the eggs, and specifically the mussels. Mussels are very, very high in manganese. Anytime I add those in, it bumps that up really fast. Phosphorus, 3.8 times my RDA, good there. Selenium, 10 times my RDA, a little on the high side again, but I'm good with that. Plenty of selenium. I'm good on sodium. I just salt my food to taste. Zinc, I got 3.9 times my RDA. I'm good there. All right, moving on down to fats, lipids, cholesterol. I got 1,731 milligrams. I'm good with that. Cholesterol is very essential to the human body, regardless of what they would like us to believe. Omega-3, I got 177% of my RDA, while omega-6 was at 32%. Just like I say in pretty much every video, I'm very happy with this. Omega-3 is very anti-inflammatory. It's very essential for human health, whereas omega-6 can be a little bit more pro-inflammatory. So I'm good with meeting my RDA on omega-3 and not omega-6. Saturated fat, trans fat, I'm good with all these fats. Fats in general, as long as they're coming from animal products and not seed oils, are very essential for human health. All right, moving down to proteins and essential amino acids. So looking down the list here, just like every single day, and I never expect this to be any different, I have met and exceeded my RDA on every single protein and essential amino acid on the list, which always makes sense because meat and animal products are very complete protein sources. So overall, for one meal and being away from home, that is very, very optimized. I hit my RDA on pretty much everything on the list except for a couple nutrients, which were still mostly in the optimal range, with the exception of vitamin C, which I'm not concerned about. So that was quite a bit of food, exactly 3 pounds, and I do expect that to hold me over for at least 24 more hours. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to like, subscribe, join the Apex Tribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the future videos in this series. And I'll see you on day 28. All right, peace out.